This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We had Tom Gleeson join us this morning for quite the chat.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe where he lives.
So good.
A battle royale in Halvesies
Yes.
today, where Daniel tells us why he wants to go to Melbourne, and we spend a lot of time discussing that.
Something very specific.
You don't hear it every day.
No, that is true.
Yeah. My father is getting so old. We get him on to talk about it.
We
And
check his rings, actually, to see how old
we
he
do.
is.
we talk to a bunch of people about the last-minute panic on the first day of school.
With Nathan, Nat and Sean. This is what I came for. Yeah. Perth's Nova 937. Keep on giving me all you got.
It's 4:06, Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Bloody
Happy
ripper.
First day of school for all the
39
school
degrees,
kids.
Nat, as you said, every
Perfect.
year. It's the hottest day in the world for the people to go back to school.
Our producer Amy is having the morning off so she can, really
Yes.
be there for the kids for the first day
Well,
of
her
school.
youngest, it's his first day. Yeah.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Our boss, Dave McClung, is filling
Super
in today
producer.
as the producer, Dave.
Hey,
What a-
Dave.
What a thrill for you to be working so close with your favourite team.
Inspirational.
Is it?
Some would say.
It is, isn't it? Is it? You were saying this morning it's a masterclass.
Actually,
You're
he
also
did say
saying
that.
this producing
He
gig is
actually
pretty
did say
easy.
that.
You did say that.
I was being sarcastic.
I don't know if that's true.
Why were you gasping at all?
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
You all know Nathan, Nat and Sean, but how much do you know about last night's episode of Idol? Watch the new season of Australian Idol, back on 7 and 7 Plus.
Now, your homework was to watch Australian Idol last night on 7 and 7 Plus because we have a question that pertains to something from that episode. Get it right, you win $1,000.
I know, pretty exciting. Hello, Kat.
Hello, guys. How you going?
Morning,
Right,
Kate.
Kat.
Have fun watching
Hi.
Idol last night.
I did. It was quite good.
Okay.
I thought the cowboy was really good. What did you think?
No, I didn't think it was acting. Actually.
Really?
He wasn't
Voice
bad.
of reason.
For someone that's never sung in front of anyone
Yeah.
before,
Yeah, I think there's a lot of move to grow,
amazing.
Nath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They love
but
a bit of potential
so.
because then they can,
Yeah.
it's-
Mould them.
Yeah, mould them. That's right. All right, Kat, get this
Yeah.
question right. You win $1,000. It's a good deal.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Amy Reeves performed for us last night. She's from Broome. She said she first performed at the age of 4. What was the song she sung?
I have no idea. No clue on that one. I don't remember.
That's all right, sweetheart. Let's go to Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hello, guys. How
Hey,
are
Dave.
Good, buddy. In Maylands, hey?
you? Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Living
Someone
the
like
dream.
Maylands there, don't they?
Mate, I'm a Maylands
no,
guy.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
Maylands guy.
Stroll down the river.
All right, Dave, here is the question. Get this right.
We
Grand.
saw Amy perform last night. She said she first performed at the age of 4. What was the song she performed?
I'm hoping it's Jingle Bell.
Dave.
What
Let's
has he
have a
done?
look.
The first time I performed, it was at a Filipino Christmas party. I was 4 years old. I sung Jingle Bells.
Dave, you've won $1,000,
Dave.
my friend.
Dave.
$1,000 cash. Well done.
Thank you so
God,
much.
Too
can't
easy,
wait to
Dave.
see
It's in
you.
the back of my mind.
Can't wait to see you strutting around the streets of Maylands.
I'll be that guy singing Jingle Bells all day.
Yeah.
Just make sure you keep that
all.
cash wedged deep into your pocket.
On the mean streets of Mayland.
Yeah, mate.
Make sure you watch Australian Idol on 7 and 7 Plus tonight at 7:30. And tomorrow you could be just like Dave, $1,000 richer.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Well, we know that some schools went back on Monday, just
Yeah.
a few, and a few went back yesterday for you in Year 12 or if you're in Year 7.
Yeah, a lot of the private schools went back the first couple of days, but now
Everybody's
everybody's
back
in.
to school today.
So, what's
First
that like? What's that like? Because, like, your kids, it's like, get ready to go back to school, right?
Yep.
Your kids aren't getting ready. Your kids are just waiting for you to get everything ready.
Yeah,
So
100%.
really, you're going back to school.
Yeah, you are. You are. And I know for most parents to be bash and crash this morning because it'll get up in a panic knowing that
Yes.
they haven't got the school uniforms all sorted out.
Yeah.
Something needs ironing, and certainly that there's something that they've forgotten, whether it's a part of
Yeah, the book order.
book order.
Yeah.
Well,
or
the thing
new
is,
pair of shoes.
back in our day, our parents weren't really attention to detail, nor did they care about
There
having
wasn't the
anything
pressure
ready.
on it. There wasn't the pressure then.
But I do remember many a morning my mum of the first day of school would be contacting a book while I'm crying, screaming, "There's bubbles in it."
Yeah.
And then she's
'cause I
got
have
the
to do
pin
it,
and she's
Nate.
trying to get the bubbles out. And she's like, "You got to go to school."
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine, because yours would need to be perfect. Because
Mine perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah.
Mine was just...
Oh, yours.
Yeah,
Yes,
like an arrow bar.
dog's
That's
breakfast.
what it was
Remember
like.
the kids that used to have their books covered in brown paper, like lunch
Yeah.
bag paper?
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
that.
Did
Yeah.
you?
And,
because you-
and the little,
how did that just
this
rip
book
straight away?
belongs
Did.
to tags out of a magazine. They came out of a
Oh,
magazine.
yeah, like the Woman's Day.
Yeah. Family Circle.
I reckon the other thing is that, days out for the last couple of days, all you're doing is bringing out your bloody Visa card. It's just getting an absolute pasting.
Our producer Amy, she's got the day off today because her youngest, it's his first day. So both kids are off to school. But she was told 36 hours ago that the youngest one, whereas previously her daughter, this wasn't the case. They shared everything, but the youngest one, everything had to be labelled.
Oh.
So
Everything, every
pencil?
texter, every pencil, every tiny little thing had to be labelled, and they were given 36 hours notice. It's
So
like,
Yeah, I said
Amy's,
that at our
Amy's
house.
husband was panicking with the old school system, which is a pencil. He'd get the knife
Yes.
and he'd cut the end of the pencil, and then he'd write the name on the flattened wood, which is what we used to do as labels. But now it's
Yeah, we do.
labelled.
We've
That's
got one of
when
those
you-
label gun things, but it takes
Yeah.
a million years.
But
You're
now it's
happier
label
if
makers
your
with a
kids-
beautiful font.
if your kid's name is Sam rather than Genevieve. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's a much quicker exercise.
So do you think there are parents up right now that are in a bit of a tailspin because
for
they
sure.
are under the pump to get something ready?
Yeah, there'll
For
be some
sure.
last-minute
First day
panic.
at school, they've forgotten something. They're under pressure.
we want you to take some time out from that pressure.
Yeah.
and give us a call.
Yeah. So are you currently knee deep in egg sandwiches?
Yes. Is it a mad rush at your place?
Is
'cause it's
anyone-
first
egg
day
sandwich.
back?
Is anyone contacting a book right now?
I tell you what, no one's making an egg sandwich.
You know?
You don't have the right shoes.
Yep.
Can't find the school
Oh my
uniform.
God! Are you now realising the reality of the fact that you have to get up way earlier because some people have a hike to drive?
They
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
They
yeah.
do. Yep.
We're going to give somebody something great. 6 tickets to Adventure World Nights. That's
nice.
right, away from the kids. Think Adventure World's just for kids. Check out Adventure World Nights. Tickets at adventureworld.net.au.
All right. What's the last minute panic about?
Are you under the pump?
Yes. Give us a call.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay. What's the panic about, Chels?
So I got a call at 10 o'clock last night from my sister who lives in Kalgoorlie. I've had her over the school break. She's left her school stuff here. I've had to drive all the way there this morning.
Are you joking?
So where are you right now, Chelsea?
I've just dropped it off and I'm in about Coolgardie.
So you're coming
Chelsea.
straight back again?
Yeah, I've got work this afternoon, so it's like, okay, I got to go.
Oh my God, Chelsea.
You are the best
Whoa,
sister
you're
ever,
amazing,
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
You went straight to Kalgoorlie and are coming straight back.
That is amazing,
So
Cal.
you drove all night. Basically, when she called at 10 o'clock, you got in the car and drove to Kalgoorlie.
Yep.
Well, think
She
about
needed
it.
her school stuff, so...
There's no other way to do it. Like, there's no courier service that
No.
would take. I mean, you'd paid through the nose for that. Chelsea, you know what you should have done while you're in Kalgoorlie? You should have gone to the bloody the Lotto news agency
Yeah,
in Kalgoorlie and
the lucky
Boulder
one.
and bought a lotto ticket for the Powerball.
Oh, shut
Turn
up.
around.
Been
Turn
very
around.
lucky. Hey, in Coolgardie, there'll be a news agency you'll be able to
No,
get
but
one
it's not
from.
that's not the lucky one.
I know, but
Yeah.
Just
No,
in the
it's
area.
You're going to stop in Kilgardy, you go to the Camel Farm.
Chelsea,
One thing
drive
only.
safe. Okay, you're a great sister, though. Caitlin, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Caitlin.
What are we panicking about this morning, Caitlin?
Well, numerous things. What uniform do they wear when they have two different sets of uniform? You've got your formal and your sport, and like I don't own an iron, so I'm leaning towards the sports uniform, and then a broken lunchbox.
Oh, no.
Because we find out the day before at 9 o'clock at night, oh no, my lunchbox was broken.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
What year are they going into, these kids?
He's going into year 6, so his last day of...
Oh, primary school.
Wow.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Wow.
And yeah.
So his last day of primary school. So let's go to his lunchbox because back in when they're earlier, they're all Spider-Man and all that sort of stuff, aren't they? Like,
Yeah.
So
So what's the vibe with his lunchbox these days?
yeah.
Well, they break every day, don't they?
Well, because all I see is all these parents
take it off.
posting photos of their school lunch, and they're all in these fancy bento boxes now, like 3-layered with like a little compartment for nuts. Oh, probably not nuts. You're not allowed to have them.
No,
Yeah, cut up apple and stuff, Nathan. Yeah, I get it. No, it just depends what level you go to.
mean,
but you want to keep it as simple as possible. Like, you would be you're not going for colours and stuff like that. It's just plain.
You want to cause a scene.
Yeah,
Caitlin, well done on getting to year 6 without an iron. I mean, I can't believe you.
Fair effort.
Yeah.
If all else fails, sports uniform will get you through.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Do that.
Through the first day anyway.
Does girls' skirts these days in schools have a lot of pleats?
No, they
only
wear
in high
skirts
school.
these days.
Skirts,
Yeah,
Remember, we came from pleat territory.
we were in Pleat Town.
Oh, my God, if you didn't have an iron.
No, good luck. Thanks, Caitlin. Jody's in Belldivers. Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Jody,
Joe.
you sound like you've completely given up already. What's the panic about this morning?
I forgot to get my son a backpack for his first day of kindy.
Kindy,
is he turning up to kindy with all his stuff in a green Woolies bag? Is that what's going to happen?
He's got his sister's Minnie Mouse bag.
No, that's worse.
Luckily, the kids don't judge at that age, really, do they? They don't, do they? Everyone's
He's
just
going to
like,
get beaten
whatever.
up the moment he walks in.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, full on.
They just see a mouse at that age.
It's Sean that's going to beat him up. But
Yeah, that's right.
He's
Jeff the Royal Flush.
What backpack does he want, Jody?
He doesn't care.
Oh,
But he just
Doesn't
wants
he?
his own.
wow.
Yeah, he wants his own.
yeah, so you're heading straight down the shop as soon as it opens. So you've got him right for tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Mate.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Well,
That's
no.
a mum fail.
What it is, make sure get his photos, because when he's later, he can complain about you about how, look at my mum,
That
look
is a
how
great
terrible
point.
she is.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like they're big on the detail in that household. We've got six tickets to check out Adventure World Nights, by the way. Think Adventure World is just for kids? No. Check out AW Nights. Tickets at adventureworld.net.au. How good was Chelsea driving to Kalgoorlie, team?
Mate, she's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That's coming your way.
Unbelievable.
Chelsea.
Well done, Chels. Drive safe.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
So we just spent that entire song talking about whether Travis and Taylor are going to make it.
Officially, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised that they got together, because I know you only fall in love with who you fall in love with. But Taylor has had such worldwide attention on her for so long. It's surprising that she's hooked up with someone else that has so much attention on them as well in the sports world.
Yeah.
But at least they both understand
Yeah, I get
it.
that, but from now on...
Imagine coming from nowhere and being like a nobody and being thrust into that.
No.
That'd be shocking.
Notting Hill, mate. Notting Hill happens.
Yeah, not a documentary, Sean.
But my point is, like, you've sort of you've invited the world,
Inflamed it almost.
Yeah, and that's going to, and people are going to get more obsessed. God, imagine if they had a kid. Jesus.
Yeah.
The kid would be
means it.
Jesus.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Hey guys, there's a very important day today. Somebody is turning 70.
Brian. 70, eh? Brian Morris.
Brian.
Happy birthday, big fella.
Hey, Brian. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. You could have let me sleep in.
He's in bed.
As if you haven't been listening.
When I rang him about 5 minutes ago, he was in bed with Marlene.
Oh, hello. Well, it is his birthday.
An early serving, eh?
Yeah. Does Dad do anything? Does Dad do anything special for you, Dad, in that room for your birthday?
Mum, you mean?
Yeah, Mum. Sorry.
Yeah. I just got out of bloody bed.
Did you? Oh, wow, he's shattered.
Exhausted. Can't even make his way to the shops,
already.
mate.
Yeah, he's got to go put something on the bite marks.
Hey, Brian, happy birthday. It's a milestone time. Are you going to celebrate with a big party? What's happening?
No, I'm not celebrating.
Oh my God, can I tell you, right?
Yes, please.
So, okay, think about it, right? So I've said to Dad, do whatever you want to do.
70th, mate.
Yeah. And no, Dad's not interested. He doesn't want to have a big thing. He doesn't really want to have anything. So I've told him that I'm going to send him and Mum to Bali a little bit later whenever they want to go. A really lovely trip. But I said, what do you want to do for your actual birthday? So on Friday, we said, well, let's go out for lunch. because Dad wants to go out for
But he
lunch.
doesn't do things after
Think about it, right?
midday.
Everything in Perth, right?
It won't take long.
You've got everything in Perth.
Great
Yes,
restaurants,
you can choose
places by
anywhere.
the
You
beach,
could
the
go-
sea,
yeah.
the river.
Yeah. Dad has found the place that he wants to be, and he is so excited. Dad, why don't you tell them where we are going to be having lunch on Friday? And he is obsessed. Go.
In a caravan park.
That's right.
You want to go to a caravan park to have special lunch?
You go-
Carrying Waters.
Carrying
Waters.
Meg's
Caravan
there.
park.
Beautiful.
Meg and Peter at Carrying Waters,
okay.
my cousin, and Dad went there the other day, and he rang me afterwards, and it was Disneyland to him. He was like, should see it. There's a pool area for the kids, and there's a lake, and he said the whole thing's beautiful. And Dad, the cafe, you were blown away by the Carrying Waters cafe.
Yeah, well, 5 minutes down the road, and it's unbelievable. I've missed out in this haven for a long time.
Did you check out the menu, though? Because those cafes are normally you just go in and you can get a coffee and maybe possibly a
sandwich.
sausage roll.
Everything's on the menu. Lamb shank, anything.
Lamb shanks.
I do like a lamb shank.
Brian Morris, you are living the dream. Look at you go.
70 years of
Well,
age,
take-
though, Brian. You need to celebrate
Take
this
me
hard,
down
mate.
there.
Yeah, take your tent. You need to celebrate this hard. This is great. It's a big time of your
I'll
life.
celebrate all right. Yeah, I'll go up the Carrying.
Yeah. We
See
have a
you,
few
friends.
cans this afternoon.
I don't drink.
Good one. That's a good one, Brian. That's like genuinely funny.
No, he'll walk up to Carrying Up today. So everyone, all of his friends at Carrying
Yeah.
Up, can you please
It's his
get the Brian's
birthday.
birthday parade ready?
Yeah.
He'll be going to Big W. He'll be going to the chemist.
I hadn't had a drink since I turned 70.
That's true.
Yeah,
It has been 7 hours, so well done.
I reckon
well
that's a
done you.
lie. I reckon that's a lie. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy
Hope you have a great
Thank
day,
you
mate.
very much.
No
70.
worries.
70 is a good innings.
I might get him a week's stay at the caravan park, which is 5 minutes away from his house.
Why don't they move in?
I know people have gone up there from my way who have gone up there to stay. They love it.
It looks amazing. Anyway, so there you go. Brian Morris.
Brian Morris.
70 years on this planet. What a gift to the world.
I know, isn't it just? My brother Rodney too. It's his birthday
know,
today.
Natalie.
Happy
He's not
birthday,
70.
Rodney.
How old's Rodney? Wow,
58 today.
Still
Yes.
farming?
Oh, farming harder than ever, Sean.
Really? Is he?
Farming hard. Don't you worry about
The
that.
locks farm hard.
And they don't stop. So, because my dad is 85, still farming.
What a champion, John Locke.
Yep,
Go hard,
yep,
son.
don't worry about that.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Hey, I'm Taylor Swift.
All right, it's time to see if we can find somebody to give them 10 entries into the draw on Friday, where somebody will win a trip to see Tay Tay at the MCG.
It might
That's
be
right.
Lynn from Mount Hawthorn. Lynn, are you a Tay-Tay fan?
Oh, good morning, guys.
Hi,
yes,
Lenny.
but my daughter is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy like a fox.
Really?
Did you not manage to secure tickets for her?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
terrible mother.
unfortunately. I know, no, not Mother of the Year. That's
No.
It's a real parental fail, isn't it? Let's see if we can solve that right now. As you know, Shake It Up is pretty simple.
Yeah.
We've taken a lyric from a Taylor Swift song. We shook it up. It's out of order. I'm going to read it out.
You just have to tell us the title of the song, Lynn.
There'll be one thing, though, Lynn. We're not going to give you a great deal of
A
time.
fair amount, but not forever,
Yes.
you know?
right.
So you need to tell us immediately, all right?
Are you ready, Lenny?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. It couldn't run deep, so baby, and breathe in where I weak.
Lynn?
I am going to say breath.
Time's up. Sorry.
Time's up, Lynn.
Sorry, Lynn. Jay's
Go
in
on.
Rossmoyne. Hi, Jay.
Hello.
We're not mucking around,
Hey, Jay.
All right, we're going to read out this jumbled up line. You just have to tell us the title of the song. Here we go. It couldn't run deep, so baby, and breathe in where I weak. What is it?
I'm going to say, is it Out of the Woods?
It is not
Out of the woods.
It's like a Dr. Seuss book,
Thanks,
isn't
All
it?
right,
Jay.
next up we have Angelina.
Hi, Angelina.
Hi, how you going?
Good,
Good,
Angelina.
Ange.
Angelina.
All right.
Here
Here
we
we
go.
go. Same
Here
line.
it is. Here we go. It couldn't run deep, so baby, and breathe in where I weak.
What song is it?
I'm going to say, I Bet You Think About Me.
It is
Sometimes.
Thank
I
you
know,
so
sorry.
much.
Hi, Louise.
Louise, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, time
here
to
we
swoop
go.
in, Louise.
Here we go. It couldn't run deep, so baby, and breathe in where I weak.
What song is it, Louise?
Is it Bad Blood?
Louise has done it, everybody! Louise! Nice work. You now have 10 entries into this Friday's
my
draw.
God, thank you so much.
You could be the lucky Perth Swiftie taking off to see Tay-Tay at the MCG. So good luck, Louise.
Thank you so much. That's fantastic.
Who would you take with you, Lou, if you were to win on Friday?
My daughter.
Yeah. How old is she?
Again if I didn't take her. She's 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right
She's
in the
right
hitting
in the
zone.
zone.
All right. Best you get to Spotlight and pick up some sequins
Yes,
just in case.
It's a good point.
There's a major sequin shortage in Australia at the moment.
Of course there is.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Can I just, Nathan's just telling us a bit of a story at the moment, Manly. I think we have to touch on this. Like, there was a business that's offering something and he asked for it.
Yeah, so I went to a supermarket that I had not been to for a while yesterday, and I've wandered in and I was a bit shocked because I was like, whoa, this is... There's way nicer versions of this.
Sure.
And I went to the deli section and I said, as you know, I like my meat shaved, not sliced.
I don't like hair.
Yeah, so anyway, the Hungarian mild salami was quite thick and I said, oh, excuse me, can I please get this shaved? And she said, we don't do that. And she was standing in front of a giant sign that says, ask us if you would like it sliced or shaved.
That's so good.
No, but it doesn't say they'll do it. It just says ask us.
Yeah. So I was like,
And the answer's no. But thanks for asking.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
Did you just hear David McClung raise
boss.
his voice at us?
He did, actually.
He's
He
producing
did.
today. Amy's
Well,
First day
her
of
kids,
school?
one
Yeah.
of her youngest, it's his
So
first
Dave
day.
stepped in. So Dave just like, what did you do it again?
It's an on-air guy.
on-air guy.
We weren't. We still had 10 seconds, so I don't understand.
I thought you weren't paying
Pretty
attention.
full on.
We don't need
Pretty
10
full on.
seconds to prepare this.
Ask the people. They've been listening for years.
This is ready to
rubbish.
go, just as it is. We're not fancying this up for the people listening. They know what they're getting. Anyway, school back.
Best at school.
Go back. Oh, yeah, the panic.
Yay.
The panic and also the joy for the parents.
Wow.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
You know what? It's a lot of joy for the parents who are of parents of children that catch the bus.
Yes.
There are the ones that solely get lifts to school
Yeah.
and picked up from
Well,
school.
there's
I've gotta say,
motivation
That's
to catch the bus
horrid.
now because the public transport's free for
Yeah,
students.
but some kids
it is.
just do not, some kids do not catch the bus.
No, they don't. They refuse to.
And your chauffeur job has begun again.
Yeah.
And always at the start of the year
Oh.
is when everyone is getting chauffeured to school, as you just said, Nathan.
Yep.
So it's a nightmare getting
And
cars
also-
off.
Yeah,
All
it
the
is
roads to the school.
extraordinary
Yeah.
if you live near a school.
Yeah.
The absolute
Carnage.
nightmare of
Yeah.
traffic. It is crazy because that never used to be the case. Everybody just used to walk to school.
Well, we used to ride. No one rides anymore.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't
Guys, we
it?
better wrap this up. We're going to get yelled at.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Special guest in the studio, everybody. Here for Fringe World,
Such a thrill. Such a thrill.
Tom Gleeson.
Hi, Tom Gleeson.
Hey, Tom.
Thanks for having me back. It's great to be here. Did a show last night.
Did you?
And got heckled by an audience member.
No.
And at the end of my show, I always invite people to tell me what they didn't believe about the show. And someone yelled out that you're 49. Which, could be an insult, could be a compliment.
Massive compliment.
How did you
And then
take it?
Well, I said to him, well, how old do you think I am? And then he went, 49. He was the most gutless heckler I've ever faced.
I know.
Ever. He
Mate.
he had a shot and then just walked it straight back.
Yeah.
You don't respect that either.
No.
You don't respect
No.
that. We're talking about how
Go
you're
all in.
We're talking about how you're a lovely guy, but the thing I love about that is
Shut up, mate.
Yes, that. That's what I love about it. He's a lovely guy, but he's got the insult pistols ready to go. They locked and loaded, and he's got
lovely.
the bullet just for you.
Yeah, good on you. Yeah, I'm really lovely. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Hey, Tom, I love the fact that the ABC have actually made a funny promo for your show
Yes.
where you're just riding your bike and everybody's screaming hard at you.
Yeah, that's based on my life. That's what happens.
Yeah.
I get people yell hard at me all the time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, I don't know. You could argue as a compliment. Yeah, especially
hang
early
your
in the
hat
morning.
off it, hey?
But when you're just trying to go about go to the post office and go about your business.
Yeah, well, people may have seen the promo. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm trying to go about my holiday, and people are yelling hard at me, and it's and it is a good promo. And the reason it's a good promo is because our production company made it and the ABC didn't.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So we made it and we gifted it to the ABC, and they said thank you, and that's why it's the best promo they've ever had on air.
Well, surely they didn't pay for it. I'm sure there would have been.
No, they didn't. I'm paying for it with this tour.
Yeah.
Go and see him.
How many? Because you've been doing your Australia tour as well.
Yeah.
You're going to Adelaide. You've been Coffs Harbour.
I'm going to Adelaide. I've already. Some people think that I come to Perth just to warm up a show.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Not true.
Like international artists often start their world tour in Perth.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't. He comes over here and performs because he feels sorry for us.
That's right. It's a charity case. But international artists often come here. Often the musicians are reading the lyrics.
Yes.
You know, because I haven't learnt them yet.
Yeah.
Not me. I started this tour in Newcastle, in New South Wales, in June.
Yes.
That was the dirty cloth that I polished up this gold on.
Yes.
I'm here locked and loaded. My
This
show's
turd
ready
is
to
so
go.
polished it's not funny.
It's beautiful. It's a 5-star turd ready to go.
Talking about 5-star, you are, I think we all agree, you're A-list. He's A-list.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're A-list
You're a gold
Australian.
Logie winner.
I'm as
Celebrity.
A-list as you can get
You
without
are.
being papped.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the ABC, I'm pap-proof.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
So
That's true.
there's no paparazzi following me around because they, who's going to look at the picture, unless they try to get Daily Mail into retirement villages, no one cares.
Are you always hoping, though, so you're holding an interesting book and drinking one of those green juices?
Yeah.
You know how they always and they're caught? Oh, how
You've got your
embarrassing.
Stanley Cup ready to go.
I mean, if I get papped one day, it'll be mowing my lawn like Tracy Grimshaw when they used to get her mowing the lawn. I'm the right on.
So, look at him. He's mowing his lawn.
So do you live any part of an A-list lifestyle? Because we know that, we know a lot of people, they lean into it,
Yes.
So I'm sure Delta Goodrum, leans into it. What's your life like? What are your life choices? What are your life choices?
There's nothing to my life that's A-list, really. I mean, I've got lounge access at Virgin, but even that annoys me. I should be in the President's Lounge.
That's a point.
I go to the Virgin Lounge and it's selfie central, and not once does a staff member tap me on the shoulder and saying, "Come with us, there's a better room to go to."
Yeah, right.
And I've asked for it, and they don't let me in.
No.
And it's annoying. And they let in backbenchers and senators. People that no one knows who they are.
No one's going to bother them.
They could go into general population. It will be fine.
Yeah.
They could be out at the terminal.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
We're on a flight. Remember, we're going to Canberra, right? To go and have dinner at the lodge with the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
We
The
barely
Prime
bring it
Minister,
up.
he could be out on the terminal. No one would care.
Getting booed.
All of the backbenchers and all these politicians, they were losing their mind that we were actually having a private dinner. They said they've never been to the lodge and all that sort of stuff. So it's true. Why do they get Virgin access?
It's unbelievable. And I've seen them sneak into the door. There's a little sneaky door at the airport where you just sneak in.
Really?
Yeah.
And I tried it. I thought I might as well. You never know. I might have been given entry and I
you
forgot.
didn't know.
I tapped it. Didn't work.
Yeah.
And,
He finds it hard.
Someone behind me said, "Getting a bit too big for your boots." I'm like, "Piss off, mate."
Tom, all the shows we get to see you do on telly are fantastic, but would you rather do comedy and stand-up?
Oh, well,
than
it's fun. Well, it's fun doing stand-up live because you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
I find people say you can't say what you like anymore, but I found you can. Well, you can say whatever you like, so long as you're prepared to live with the consequences.
Yeah, that's right.
And I am.
Yeah.
So I just say whatever.
You don't care.
One day someone's going to film a bit of the show, and I'll be fired. And I don't care.
Louis C.K. is fine. Do you know what I mean? All that stuff he did.
You'll
and
get back out there.
His career is still going
I put it to you
gangbusters.
that I'm cancel-proof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
there you go.
suggest
That's the
that's
challenge.
Yeah.
I did read an article the other day, the suggestion that cancel culture will be cancelled soon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think
Do you think we're getting too woke for our boots?
Well, Bill Cosby's touring. So I'm not joking. Bill Cosby is touring.
Prisons or not?
No, he's out. He's been touring a live show. Yeah.
And people are going.
People are going. Yeah.
Women aren't going, are they?
Oh, it's men only.
I was going to say, you'll be covering your drink.
Yes, men only. Drinks covered.
Look, we're going to get you to hang around, Tom, if that's okay with you. You got anything else, anywhere else to go?
No.
No, this is it.
No, I'm doing some other radio stations, but they're pre-recorded because they're lazy.
Pre-recorded.
Not like this live
Too
gear.
scared to go live with you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cowards.
Not
Cowards.
us.
Tom Gleeson's in town performing his show Gear at the Heath Ledger Theatre.
Yeah, the weekend's pretty much sold out. So if you want to come tonight or Thursday.
Or tomorrow, yeah.
Did the cold logie really affect ticket sales?
Yeah, I think it did because I won a lot of fans on that night who had never heard of me. Because a lot of people thought, I have no idea who this person is, but geez, I like their attitude.
Yeah, one of those was not Amanda Keller, I take it. Have you kissed and made up?
Oh, yeah. We've long since made up, and it's all fine. We've had a peace offering.
It was one of the most joyful things to watch all the celebrities get angry and saying you're making a mockery of the Logies. It's like mockery of the Logies.
The Logies is a mockery of itself. It's a parody,
well,
surely.
It's not awkward anymore for me because Amanda Keller doesn't get invited anymore. So I've survived.
Where do you keep the Logie? Where is it?
Oh, it's just in my office on the desk. So because when I'm just working away, I look at it every now and then and just remind myself how many people I pissed off and that I've done a great job.
Great.
You've done a great job.
We've been talking about comedians seem to go rural, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, because we had Lawrence Mooney in here the other week, and he was living up in the Highlands, and Marty Sheargold was living out of town.
Ross Noble
was living out of town.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to tell everyone particularly exactly where you live. So you do live in a lovely country town, but
everyone knows it's Romsey.
Okay, Romsey.
Everyone in the town knows where I live. They're like, he lives there.
well, of course you live there because you live next to a landmark. Tell everyone what you live next to.
I live next door to a pub.
So you live
unbelievable
on the main street.
On the main
next
street,
door to the pub.
Next door a pub. It's the
Sean,
best.
can you imagine?
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine the missus just yelling out.
Yeah, I know.
From the pub.
Just come home.
Dinner time.
No,
I'll be home after the last.
I'm fine. My wife's usually at the pub drunk as well.
I was going to say, Sean.
But you know what? It's so close. Sometimes I want to drive home as a challenge. But it's so close, I can eyeball the fact there's no RBT between me and the house. And I could probably drive through the back fence and it's like I'm on private land the whole way.
Are you there all the time?
It's a bit dangerous, yeah. I hold a lot of meetings there.
Yeah, right.
With yourself.
Yeah.
I used to live just over the road. I used to live in a townhouse right next door to KFC, and then I'd smell the KFC breeze come through, which is beautiful. But I would get into my car, go down to the garage, get in my car, and go to the drive-through. Yeah. My balcony overlooked the drive-through.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking at the menu. This is nice.
Yeah,
I love the menu.
Yeah,
it's a great
the
pub.
Romsey pub.
What's the go-to then? Okay, what's the go-to on the menu at the Romsey pub?
Oh, me? I'd usually go the steak.
Yeah, good.
Right, I always get steak. It's pretty boring. I find myself ordering it more than once a day.
Are you a medium rare kind of guy? Or?
Yeah, medium rare.
Yeah, good.
There's a
love an eye fillet.
There's a $42 steak, a 56, a 50, and a 52. You go the 52 because you're A-list.
Yeah, I'll go the expensive one. Because I just got to rub my wealth in people's faces. That's how you win yourself over to a country town.
ABC money.
And then I remind everyone that it's taxpayer funded. That's where the money came from. And I point out to the whole town, all your taxes are paying for my steak. Worship me. Anyway, they love me in my town.
What sauce do you go for?
Peppercorn sauce.
I would too.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's solid. It's always
Tom, at the local pub, do you actually play the drums?
Yeah, I do play the drums.
So you ever played at the pub?
Well, kind of, because I've got a drum kit in my house, and if I leave the window open, technically I'm playing drums at the pub.
Right. So you put a sign outside the window, now performing.
Put a bit of chalkboard out in front of the house.
Parumpa-pum-pum with Tom Gleeson.
How did you get into comedy? Over the journey, we've met a lot of comedians, and they all seem to have been lawyers at some stage, right?
Yeah, or they did it at university because they were, didn't want to be a doctor.
But you're a maths guy and a physics guy.
I did a science degree and I started doing comedy there. But I didn't start. I wasn't one of these lawyers who moved into comedy. No, I was already pursuing something that I liked. See, all these lawyers who become comedians, they hate themselves doing law and then they hate themselves as comedians.
Right.
I'm different. I'm quite happy with myself.
I love myself doing anything. That's amazing. That's a great attitude.
Bloody oath, mate.
Well, go and check out Tom's show. He's great. We love him. The show's called Gear, and it's well honed now. He's figured it out. It's all good. State Theatre Centre, so Heath Ledger Theatre. Tonight, Thursday, tickets at comedy.com.au. Weekend sold out. Don't even bother.
Shut up, mate.
So popular.
Exactly. Why you're even asking.
Thanks for joining us, Tom. It's always a pleasure.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
So I'm just looking at the 1860, which is the pub that Tom Gleeson lives next door, the menu. The Big Burger, $35. Now, let me run through it. Let me run through it, okay? Double beef patties, double cheese, tomato, beetroot, cos, pickles, American mustard, bun, served with chips, and that's it. So is that... What?
That's way over the top, mate.
What do you think?
You know burgers.
Well, they've done a massive renovation. They're recouping some of their costs there.
$35.
Yeah, Sean, that's like that burgers you'd easily pay
Sean.
$25, so it's not that.
Can I say?
Tom said that it's a cashed up clientele who are just day tripping from Melbourne.
Can I tell you, although that a while back would be shocking, that to me doesn't actually shock me anymore. We accept prices like this now.
Yeah.
We accept prices.
Yeah.
Like back, if you went 5 years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and you said a burger was going to cost you $35, you would have thought you were in a top class hotel getting room service.
Yeah.
This is just the price of things now. Welcome to life, everyone.
Yep, that's the way it goes.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form. I can give you half.
Get 50% off selected Domino's pizzas this week only. Order in-store or online at domino's.com.au. Conditions apply.
Ripping prize up for grabs, $1,000 cash from our mates at Domino's. We've got 2 contestants about to go head-to-head.
Not often we get a couple of blokes who are going to punch
I know.
on. Daniel and Brett, we'll start with you, Dan. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing?
Great, Daniel. Up for grabs, 1,000 Australian dollars.
You love money, I've heard.
Oh, yes, of course. Who doesn't?
What would you like to buy with this money, Daniel?
Oh, well, I'd like to put it towards the Melbourne trip I've got coming up.
Oh, nice. You're going to see Taylor Swift?
No.
Okay, right.
God,
just
no.
checking.
What do you got on? What do you got on, Dan? What do you got on for the Melbourne trip?
I've got a convention. It's to meet the supernatural people. I mean, well, Jared and...
Pilecki?
Yeah, I've met them a few times.
What do you do?
So do you fly around meeting the guys from Supernatural?
Yes!
Great
Don't
question,
you say
Sean.
that like
Leave
it's a
him
normal
alone.
thing to do,
I
Daniel?
love it. So wait, now how many times? So Jansen Ackles, is that right? And Jared
Yeah,
Pilecki?
Jensen Ackles. It'll be the 4th time meeting Jensen and 2nd time meeting Jared. I've met most of them by now. But,
Natalie, who's going to meet Dean from the Gilmore
no,
Girls?
I'm aware, yeah.
I think I've seen Supernatural.
Supernatural, it's about the Winchesters.
Yes.
You know.
Did you like the spin-off show The Winchesters?
I haven't seen it.
What's that about?
It's a prequel. It's
Call
about
yourself a
their
fan, Dan.
father when he started supernaturally fighting
Wow.
demons.
I'm not sure who's the bigger nerd
Do you
here.
have to pay extra to do a meet and greet?
Yeah, that cost you, yeah?
What do you pay?
Oh, yeah.
Like-
oh, definitely.
Like
the going rate?
$80 or something. You get to stand with them, not touch them, and take a photo. Is that what it is?
Yeah, pretty much. You get to meet, greet them, interact with the panels, and autographs and everything like that. It's a whole weekend kind of thing.
I saw that live at one of the these events, and it was William Shatner, and people were lining up. People were lining up to get a photo with William
And he
Shatner,
wanted
and there was a
nothing
sign
to do
saying,
with
"Do
them."
not touch William."
Talk to him.
Maybe it was
Look
the
him in the
next
eye.
one, then has moved on. It's so funny. All right, well, you know who wants to stop Daniel in his
Yes.
tracks?
Brett from Pickering.
Mate.
Good morning, Brett.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, Brett.
Okay.
Brett, have you seen the show Supernatural?
No.
No, you're quite bemused by that whole conversation,
If
aren't
you
you,
were
Brett?
travelling to Melbourne, what would you go and see, Brett?
Oh, sorry. MCG?
Yeah.
The thong.
Yeah.
Imagine watching Supernatural on the screen at the MCG, Daniel.
Is it a band?
No, Supernatural is a
it's
TV show. That went for like 1 billion seasons.
What is it, says Brett? Is it
Yeah.
a band? I love you, Brett.
15 here, Daniel.
Yeah,
15, yeah.
Okay, here's what's going to happen, guys. Yeah, each going to get a set of 5 questions. We will give you half the question for 2 points. If you get the answer, you score those 2 points. If you get it wrong, we'll give you the rest of the question. If you get that right, you score 1 point. It is the best score after 5 rounds.
Daniel, you are the first person to
Yes.
call. That means that you get to choose between question A or questions B.
Okay, let's go with A.
Hey, all right. 5 questions ahead of you. Good
Get
luck.
into it. All right, here we go. Supernatural.
Daniel.
Yes.
For 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
When wearing Speedos, it is said that...
Budgie smuggler?
Yes, we have to pay that.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, you've said the answer. Yep.
When wearing Speedos, it is said that men are smuggling what animal?
Yeah.
Daniel,
Smuggling budgies.
has 2 points. Yep.
Come up with that.
Yes, awesome.
Yep. Okay. Next question, Daniel.
Question number 2, Daniel. A Pluto pup or Dagwood dog consists of what? Which? Sorry, which?
A Pluto pup. A planet? I don't know.
Okay, we'll go with the whole question here. A Pluto pup or Dagwood dog consists of which meat product on a stick covered in batter?
You need to stop watching Supernatural and pop down to the Royal Show. It's a sausage.
Of course it's a
on
sausage.
a stick, covered in batter, dipped in tomato sauce.
Question 3, Daniel, for 2 points.
Yeah.
In the sitcom Friends, the cast were always seen...
At a coffee shop?
Incorrect. For 1 point. In the sitcom Friends, the cast were always seen hanging out at which fictional coffee shop?
Gone blank. I know it. I gone blank.
It is, of
Find
course,
it.
Central Perk.
What's the coffee shop from Supernatural? No.
So there is a real shortage of Supernatural questions in this set, I'm
There is.
afraid.
All right, everyone, for 2 points, Daniel. When Humpty Dumpty had a great fall...
Let's put it back together.
Incorrect.
I like what you're trying to do, though. I like what you're trying to do, though. Okay, for 1 point. When Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, what structure did he fall from?
The wall.
Yes. He's got 1 point there.
What's our score, Chad?
He's got 3 so far.
Final question for you, Daniel, this morning is, which Kesha song is also the name of...
TikTok.
Good rally at the end there,
So it
Dan.
could
You
be
scored
done.
5 points.
Got the money ball, Harry.
Brett, the score to beat is 5. You feeling it? All right.
Yep, I am.
Okay, Brett, for 2 points. Tastes like Australia is the new slogan for which...
I honestly didn't hear you because that music was...
Okay, well, I'll say it
Harry's
again.
fault,
Okay,
sorry.
Harry, do you want to
Harry.
apologise and explain yourself?
Jeez, Harry. You right?
So sorry, Brett.
Yeah,
Try my
okay.
hardest.
Brett, we'll start again. Brett, for 2 points. Tastes like Australia is the new slogan for which...
Vegemite.
Is correct.
Two of the
Two
best.
points straight out of the gate.
Licking Uluru, they say. All right, for 2 points, Brett. In the Marvel Universe, Chris Hemsworth...
Plays Thor.
No.
Incorrect.
For 1 point. In the Marvel Universe, Chris Hemsworth plays Thor, who is the god of what?
Love.
Can you not make those down on the radio and say love?
I don't watch comics.
The God of Thunder! Thor, the hammer!
Daniel is...
Oh, that's an easy one for Dan.
Yeah.
All right. Question 3, Brett.
Okay, here it is.
Yep.
It is traditional for the groom not...
To see the bride the night before the wedding.
Incorrect.
It is traditional for the groom not to see the bride's what before the wedding?
The bride's face.
Legs.
Her dress! We're going to need a thick veil here. Something in denim.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Next question. Question 4, Brett. For 2 points. Let It Go, the smash hit title track from Frozen is...
The soundtrack. What?
It is not. No, incorrect.
What did he say?
For what?
Can I answer
He
it?
said the soundtrack. No,
you
be
can't.
quiet, Daniel.
Daniel.
Okay, for 1 point, Brett. Let It Go, the smash hit title track from Frozen is sung by Elsa as she magically builds which structure?
Ice Castle.
Is correct.
Oh, look at him.
Knows he's frozen.
Knows he's frozen.
Knows he's
That was a
frozen.
hard one.
So can you give us a score off that, please?
Yes. Brett currently has 3 points. He needs 2 points from this question to tie it up and force the tiebreaker.
Does he?
Nathan.
Oh, Brett, this has never been more important. Okay, Brett.
Brett.
The 2 points. Snap, Crackle and Pop are the mascots for...
Rice Bubbles.
Incorrect.
Correct. The entire question was Snap, Crackle and Pop are the mascots for Rice Bubbles, which is made by which company?
Kellogg.
You miss out 1 point. That means Daniel, you've got some supernatural money, Dan. You have scored $1,000 cash thanks to our mates Domino's. Well played. Daniel?
Amazing. Yeah, no idea. It's great. Thank you.
Daniel,
Good on you, Dan.
can you please give us a report after you've met the Winchesters when you get back on how it went, please?
Oh, God, yeah.
No, you can you can ring Nathan privately for that. He's the only
we
other
need
person
to
who
hear.
cares.
We're all involved now.
No, we're
Sean.
not.
We're all
We are.
invested.
Sean?
We are.
We're all invested, apparently.
We've got another
we've
round
got
of
a whole
parties
different bunch of
tomorrow.
listeners listening. Some of them like this stuff now. Not just about
No,
cricket.
it's just you and Daniel.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Time for us to get out of here.
What a great show, by the way.
I
We've
know.
got our boss in, Dave. On reflection, how did you feel
He's been
this morning
producing
went?
us today because Amy's taking her kids to school
do
for
you
the
think?
first time.
I thought it was great. I thought I did a good job.
No, that's true. You did go and collect. You went and collected Tom
You
Gleeson
did.
from the lift. That's
And
Matthew
Matt Ebden. Yeah.
Kept us on time.
On time, yep.
Did you? Yeah,
Went
look at
smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Would you sign us up for another multi-year contract from this morning if you're going to use this morning
If
as
you
a,
had
as a
any power
sample?
to do that, which you don't,
Yeah, but
but
would
keep
you,
going.
like, from this morning, would you go, yeah, these guys are ready to go for another 5?
Oh, I don't know about 5.
Because you want 10. You want a $200 million 10-year contract.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
get it.
All right,
Get it.
so tomorrow, as you know,
What are we gonna do
we
with all
are
the
going to
money?
be giving away another 2 lots of $1,000.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah.
make sure you watch Australian Idol tonight because we'll be asking a very detailed question about something that you see. Geraldine Hickey's going to join us as well, another
That'll be
comedian
good
in
fun.
town.
Hey, 200 large tomorrow, $200 million. Look,
In
we
Powerball.
might help you become an instant millionaire.
Yeah. Hi, Ben.
Hey guys.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Dave, did you give Ross the day off again?
Yeah, he's it's Ollie's first day of
Oh,
school.
yeah, okay.
Kindy.
Oh, we'll allow it.
First day.
Hey, Ben, why
just-
don't you quickly tell everyone the challenge you're doing right now?
Oh, it's called 75 Hard. It's a fitness challenge.
75 hard.
You have to say the hard bit like Tom Gleeson. You have to say
okay.
75 hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
So what do you
is
do?
it, Ben?
75 days straight, 2 workouts a day, 45 minutes.
Each.
One has to be outside.
Yeah.
No alcohol.
70 twice a day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But wait, will you talk about the bit that'll
Yeah.
destroy Sean?
10 books a night. You've got to
No,
read
no,
a book.
not 10
10 pages, 10 pages, 10 pages.
10 books a night. Oh, my eyes are tired.
10 pages of a book every night. Has to be non-fiction.
Yeah.
Oh, non-fiction.
Yeah, so like, you know, so
stretch.
maybe like the instruction guide for the microwave or something.
Yeah.
This is day 3, so 2 days in.
Yeah.
He's read
That's why
30
he's still-
pages.
That's why he's still smiling.
That is huge, Ben. That's
Good
a
luck,
huge
Ben.
commitment.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.